My people, it is said that a man whose house is on fire does not hunt for rats. But in Kano, while we are hunting for political solutions, our markets are burning to ashes because of a hidden killer in the ceiling. Before we expose the solar battery explosion that destroyed the livelihoods of 1,000 families, do 3 things. Smash that like button, subscribe to Mr. Nigeria Reports, and type "Pray for Kano" in the comments. Let's show the traders they are not alone. While the rest of the world was busy sharing red roses and chocolates on February 14th, 2026, the ancient city of Kano was turning a dark, ashy gray. Around 3:30 p.m., a massive pillar of black smoke began to rise from the famous Singa Market, specifically the Gidan Gilas or Gidan, the heart of the city's provision trade. This was not just another fire, it was a monster. It didn't burn for an hour or two. It raged for over 18 hours, burning from Saturday afternoon straight through to the early hours of Sunday morning. As the sun set on Valentine's Day, the only lights visible in the market were the orange flames devouring years of hard work. Now everyone is asking, what caused this? For 2 days, rumors were flying, but the Federal Fire Service has finally revealed the hidden killer. According to Public Relations Officer Al-Hassan Kantin, the fire was caused by a solar battery explosion in one of the large provision stores.
Think about that. The same green energy we're using to survive the high cost of electricity has become a death trap. What makes this even scarier is that a similar fire broke out in this same market on February 2nd, and the cause was exactly the same: solar batteries. Why are we installing these systems without proper safety standards in our busiest markets? The damage is so vast it is hard to wrap the mind around it. The market chairman Alhaji Junaid Zakari has called this the worst tragedy in the history of Singa Market. Over 1,000 shops have been completely razed. 4 residential complexes that housed small businesses were also burnt down. 7 people are still missing, leaving families in a state of suspended agony, not knowing if their loved ones are alive or lost in the rubble. The individual stories are heartbreaking. Alhaji Isa Abubakar stood in the ashes of his shop, weeping as he counted a loss of over 200 million naira. Another trader, Musa Ibrahim, lost over 340 million naira worth of stock in a single night. These are not just numbers, these are children's school fees, families' meals, and decades of sweat turned into smoke. Why did it take 18 hours to stop this? The truth is bitter. First, the fire service response was reported to be over an hour late. Secondly, the access roads were so narrow and choked with human traffic that the big fire trucks couldn't get close to the flames. And in the ultimate tragedy, some trucks reportedly ran out of water while the fire was still raging. Governor Abba Yusuf visited the scene while the fire was still burning, calling for urgent federal support and modern air fighting equipment. President Tinubu has ordered a probe, and Vice President Shettima has led a delegation to the city. But the traders don't need probes. They need a market that doesn't burn every 2 weeks. Kano is the economic soul of the north. When Singa Market burns, we all bleed. If we don't fix our fire safety and regulate these solar installations, we're just waiting for the next disaster. If you stand with the traders of Kano and you want to see real safety in our markets, share this video to 5 WhatsApp groups right now. Let the authorities know that prayers are not enough. We need action. Subscribe to Mr. Nigeria Reports for the latest on the missing 7. Stay strong, Kano.